Right. So it's basically themeless, really, you know. So it's meant to be sort of building buildings out on the board and making offerings to different gods. Okay. But themeless, isn't it? So this is a modular board. You see, you've got different types of terrain. So you've got I don't know, looks like forests, sea, fields, mountains, clay, and then barbarian settlements.
Desert?
No, it's wheat.
Oh,
and you've got barbarian settlements which have got victory points on them, and you get victory points by surrounding the barbarian settlements and having the most armies surrounding them, right? But obviously, if there's a tie, then it's whoever's got the most buildings, right? Okay. Got different types of resources. You've got wheat, stone, clay, and wood. Wood is green for some bizarre reason.
Really?
Yeah. You got to say these are victory points. There's money. These are victory points. You start with 5 victory points. You start with 5 money. You start with 1 of each resource, and you start with some buildings in your reserve, and you've got buildings on your player board. All right. You'll see you've got ships. You've got production houses. You've got, what the hell are these?
I don't think I've got a victory point here.
Should have.
I've got 5 money.
Under your cards. No.
Can't see anything.
Sure.
Oh, look.
No, it's not under your mat, is it?
This?
Yeah. No? Oh, okay. I thought I gave you some. Where are they?
Oh, that's nothing there. Okay.
Right, what was I saying? Ships, production houses, lots of buildings are there. So, scientific buildings, universities, whatever, civil buildings, and then military people. Right, they're all buildings, even though you probably guessed that a ship isn't a building, and a bloke's not a building either. Right?
What's the round ones again? Sorry.
Science. So you've got ships, production, science, civil, military, and then there's a 6th building called temples, and they go in this little slot here. Okay. All right. Each one of these buildings refers to a different card type. So you've got production cards, right? Military cards. Civil military cards. Yeah. So in the top corner, you've got the different symbols that relate to each one of these.
Yeah.
Right, and then you've got temples, which look like this, right? The purple ones.
Okay, sorry.
Temples. Right.
But what these are
The
temples.
temples, you know. Okay. You also start with a hand of 5 cards to start with. Done.
Can we look at them now?
Yeah.
Is this random or do we all
They're
get
random. Random. Right. So the goal of the game is to get as many victory points as you can. Well, the most victory points, funnily enough. Right. On your turn, you're going to do 1 or 2 things. You're going to either construct one of your buildings, or you're going to make an offering to the gods, which is also basically discarding cards. Right. So if you want to construct a building, you will need to have at least 1 of the building types on your little player board here, right? And you'll have to play a card that's associated with that building. So if I wanted to build a boat building, right, I have to play a boat card. If I want to build a production building, I have to play a production card. It's denominated on there. Okay, so on and so forth, yeah? And you'll also have to pay the construction cost, which is this there. So this is going to cost you a clay and a wood. This one is going to cost you a wood. This one will cost you, all temples always cost you every single resource, right? Gold can be used, Yeah, so gold can be used as a wild card, right? I think that's what it says. You can pay in resources and or gold. So gold can be used as a substitute for
Right.
any resource, right? Don't confuse gold with
Money.
wheat. I think that's... Yeah, so don't confuse that. I don't think that's gold. That's
Okay.
gold. All right. So when when you pay the construction cost, each resource can be replaced by 4 gold, even if the player has this resource. Okay, so it's not 1 for 1. You're going to need to have 4 gold to replace. So say if I wanted to spend that and I haven't got wheat, I can use 4 gold to replace that. Yeah, right. A bit like in Catan, isn't it? You can have 4 resources for 1. Okay, there are. What you do, you'll take the. So if I want to build one of them, I'll play the card, and then I'll place it on the main board. But there's some restrictions depending on what turn it. So the first building always has to come in from one of the sides, right? So if I want to build a production building, it will have to come in from the edge. Then any subsequent buildings would be placed adjacent to that, right? Boats can only be placed in sea spaces. Nothing else can be placed in there. You can't build a building in a space occupied by another player. Right, so if Julie had built a thing in there, I can't come in and build there because she's already got that space, right? Similarly, you can only have one type of building in each region. These are called regions, not this, not target these. Right, so if I built a production house, I can't build a second one, but I can build a science building in there, right? You can, if you want to, forfeit 3 victory points to come in from another tile on the side. So say if I built here, I could sacrifice 3 victory points and then build, come in from another side. So you might get blocked in.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you build that and that together?
If they're different buildings, yeah.
No.
You can't build 2 production houses or any building of the same type.
There's no maximum, just one of each, as much you can have of each in
Yeah.
each area. Okay.
Yeah. You can't build in a region occupied by barbarians. Right, these regions here, you can't build in these.
How do you get 50
I'll
points?
tell you in a bit. Even if there's no longer any victory points in this region, so you could be vying for control of these barbarians by taking these victory points, and when they're gone, you still can't build in Barbarian Village or whatever they call it. All right. La-di-da-di-da. Yeah, so you can, once you've built, come in from the side, then you can build in an adjacent, that's a bad example. Once you come in from the side, then you can either build in that region again with a different building, or build in another adjacent region, right? But in this case, I couldn't build there, I could build there, so I'd have to build there. All right. Then what you do, you'll activate the building by doing what it says on the card that you played,
Looking at that,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so in this example, so if I built a production house here, right, I put the card here, right, and then I activate this, and it says small production builder, precisely one of your production builders produces 1 resource associated with its region. So this would give me 1p, right, a wood, right? Right, if you've already got a building card there, yeah, so if I put another production house, you'll put it on top, like that.
Yeah.
Right, you could even do that if you want to, because it just tells you in words and in icons, so it depends what you want to do. And then if you activate this again, you'll also activate any previous cards, starting with the bottom one going upwards. So you can chain.
So you get all those resources.
You do. Well, you chain the actions of the cards in order. All right. So every time you build a production building or activate this type of building, you'll do this one, then that one, and then so on and so forth, right? The only difference is with temples, you get your first one for nothing, right? You build your first temple for nothing. So I'd put my temple here in that little slot. And then if I wanted to build another temple, I would have to have a building in each of these slots here. See that you got there?
Yeah.
So I'd have to have one there, you know, one in there, one in each, so that you got a bar in each one. Okay?
Yeah.
And then you can build your second one, and third one you'd have to have one in third row, fourth row, and all that sort of stuff, right? And temples give you victory points at the end of the game. So for example, this one says at the end of the game, gain 4 victory points per forest you occupy, up to a maximum of 12. So they're quite important things to get. And when you build a temple, you take one of these and you place it in the region, but obviously it can't be placed in the sea. All right?
So how do you know whose is whose temple once you've...
I suppose you don't. I suppose it doesn't really matter, does it? It's like a neutral building, I suppose.
Can you build other buildings with a temple on there?
Yeah, hang on. If you're building the first temple, play blah blah. In order to construct your second temple, you must have one card of each colour. Pay the construction cost. Place where it waits. Unlike other buildings, it's still possible to play a temple card if the temple supply is empty. In this case, you simply do not place a wooden temple on the game board. So, with your standard buildings, you have to have one of the buildings available to build if you want to play the card. But with the temple, you don't. Okay, if there's no temples left, you can still play the temple card. All right. What was your question?
Can you put other buildings with a temple? Or does it occupy
Yeah, I think you
right
can.
there?
Yeah, I think you can.
Because I mean, it's going to take up a resource, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's on its own.
Yeah, it's considered. As with other types of temples, you cannot have more than one temple in a city. Temple is recognised as a standard building if all building card effects. Yes, you can. Yeah, you can put them in other things. Right. So these
So maybe
barbarian.
that's how you can recognise your own temple if you put another
There you
building
go.
next to it.
Yeah.
You know, with your own colour.
I suppose it wouldn't. Yeah. Right. So with these barbarian villages, the way you get victory points is you divide up the victory points when they are surrounded by buildings, one of which has to be a military person, right?
Right.
So for example, this one's surrounded if all of these are occupied, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the way it works is whoever's got the most military might of these surrounding it, right, will get all the victory points. Okay. I think the second person gets half. When it's right. So the attack happens immediately when both of the following conditions are met. Players occupy all regions adjacent to the village, and then there's at least one army in those adjacent regions. Right, so there's no army, then it doesn't happen. But you can move armies in. These army cards let you move armies, right? Right. So when this happens, a village is attacked by a player who has the most armies in regions adjacent to the barbarian village. The attacker simply wins the victory points for the barbarian village. So if Steve had 2 armies surrounding this and Julie had 1, Steve would get all the victory points. All right, from now on, this is no longer considered to be a barbarian village for card effects. Okay, so in order for it to be considered a barbarian village, it's got to have victory points on it. All right. If there's a tie, it's the player who has constructed the most buildings, and if there's still a tie, then you share the victory points rounded down. Right, it's nice and simple. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. At the end of your turn, if you no longer have any cards in your hand, you draw up to 5. Okay. All right. Also, you will see that some of the cards, a lot of the cards that you're going to have in your hand, you probably don't want. In which case, rather than building, you might want to make an offering to the gods. So you'll select a number of cards in your hand that you don't want, right? You'll put a card on top. So say if I had these cards and I didn't want any of them, right? You put the card on top that you want to offer to the gods, and then you'll activate the ability underneath the building type. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Right. There's always 2 two things for this. So the first one, the blue one, right? If you don't show anyone any cards that are underneath that, right? So they don't know what you've discarded, right? It's always the top card is the one that you're going to be offering, right? So the blue one, it's Neptune, believe it or not, right? So you'll gain 2 gold per discarded card. So if I discard 5 cards, I get 10 gold, right? And I also gain a wooden maritime building. So what that means is you'll take one from your supply and you'll put it on your board, right? Second one, which is series, right? So it's gain 1 resource of your choice, right, per discarded card. So obviously, if I discarded 5, I get 5 resources of my choice, and also gain a wooden building, right? Oh, by the way, you'll also replenish your hand up to 5 cards, right? Draw cards from the deck in order to replenish your hand of 5 cards. See, it says in the corner there. So you'll do that as well. That's for every single one.
Right, I see what down
So
here.
every
like
time you
a
make an
fan.
offering to the gods, you'll get another 5 cards, right? Or you draw up to 5 cards. So, so this one is you'll be able to get resources equal to the number of cards that you discarded, plus you'll get a production building put on there. This one, I'll tell about that one in a minute, right? So this one, it is Vesta, not Vespa.
Vesta.
Yeah, you'll gain 1 victory point if you've discarded 1 card. You'll gain 2 victory points if you've discarded more than 1 card, and then you'll get a civil building, and you'll draw up to 5 cards. A military, Mars, it says gain 1 wooden building of your choice per discarded card. You do not have to take a military building, right? And the Jupiter, the temple purple one, says you can use the power of one of other 5 gods. So it's like a wild card if you choose to activate a temple. This one, the yellow one, Minerva, says gain 1 wooden scientific building. So we'll take one of those and put it on here. And you can draw 1 additional card in step 4, see below, right? Step 4. So you draw 5 cards from the deck in order to replenish your hand 5 cards. So you'll be able to draw and 1 extra card per card discarded. So say if I discarded 5 cards, I'll draw back up to 5 and draw another 5. Right?
Really? You can hold
Yes.
10 in your hand.
Yeah. So you can
Wow.
never
Is
have
that the
more than...
pink one?
No, it's this one.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. So it's saying, that you get a scientific building and then you draw up cards equal to the amount that you discarded. Plus plus 5 cards. So you'll draw 5 first and then draw another 5. Or you draw up to 5 and then you'll draw
What you just drawn
what you
again.
just drawn again, yeah.
And if you keep those extra 5 through the game.
You can never have more than 10 cards in your hand. So if you draw beyond, you must stop drawing. You don't get to draw and then discard, right? And that's it. Right, at the end of the game, it's triggered in 2 ways. If all the temples are gone, or if all the barbarian villages have been pillaged for their victory points, right? In which case you'll finish the current turn and then everyone else will have 1 more turn, where they get to take 1 more action. Then you total up your victory points. You get victory points 1 during the game, points awarded by their constructed temples up to a maximum of 12. So, like I said, end of game scoring, yeah, for the temples. And then for each type of resource, wheat, wood, stone, clay, and gold, you'll check to see which player has the most, right? And then you'll get 2 victory points. If there's a tie player gets victory points, and that means like you get whoever's got the most wheat will get 2, whoever's got the most money will get 2.
Do the victory points get replenished, or once they're gone, they're gone?
What do you mean?
Or what? Once these are
No,
gone,
once they're gone. Once they're gone, they're gone. Yeah.
Mm.
You get them by surrounding them. You've got to have, in order for that to be activated, there has to be a military figure on one of the adjacent spots, right? And that's it.
Does it get victory points from on here and on your cards?
So again,
You can get victory points from these and what's on your cards.
you get victory points for these barbarian villages.
Mm.
You get victory points for temples, right? There's still different things to do with temples. It tells you on the card how you get victory points. And then you get 2 victory points for having the most of each type of resource and money.
Oh, right.
Right? That's basically it. Right? Who wants to go first? Any questions? Sorry.
Yeah, it's weird you sitting next to me.
It's actually nice, isn't it?
Right.
Just one question.
Over there.
So the only way to get more buildings onto your thing here is to sacrifice cards.
Offer to other gods.
Offer to. That's the only way of getting more in
There
here.
might be some cards that do it. I'm
Oh, right,
not entirely
okay,
sure.
might be
I
some
don't know.
cards, yeah.
Might be.
Is it
Okay.
a new game, is it?
No, so I found it lurking under. Well, it was gathering mould underneath one of the
nice.
shelves. Yeah.
1,000
And I thought, oh, I forgot I had that. This was like back in Essen 2014. This was like the hot game, believe it or not. And I don't know what happened to it. I don't know. Who wants to go first? Steve? You go first.
All right, then.
Yes, you want to go first? 'cause
No,
no. You don't want
I'm
to
used to being last.
And it's Margaret's birthday on Wednesday. People,
You go first.
how do you pronounce it?
Deus.
It's like Devs. D-E-F-B-E-S. Devs.
Deus.
Looks like Devs to me.
Hmm.
Okay. So I've got the right materials to build this small port. Yeah.
You've got a ship, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, for shit.
And I had to go on the outside edge.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay. So I'm paying one, was it brick and one
Oh, perhaps.
slate, is it?
Yeah.
What colour?
Yeah, brick and
Those two
stone, brick and
resources.
stone, yeah.
Yeah, brick and stone. And then that goes on here.
Yeah. And then you activate it.
And then you activate it.
What was I saying?
Sell up to 6 clay for 1 victory point each. So I don't have any clay.
You want to play something else?
Oh, I can do more than one thing.
No, I'm just saying instead of, because you don't want to. You don't want to. You do something you can activate now.
Well, another thing, you
Yeah, well,
can't, can you?
Yeah.
Until you've got
Yeah, so you've got a few things going.
yeah, I've got nothing else that can activate. So yeah, that's my.
Yeah, you've got
And,
to
um,
place
You
them
can't-
down.
Can you find the live stream? Oh,
Yeah, I was on it. I thought.
it never comes up.
Can't gain anything until
Yeah.
you stop
No,
Yeah.
playing cards.
Yeah, it's there.
Unless someone's got a card that
Yeah,
helps you.
Where's it? It comes up for me. Oh, here we are. Yeah. Okay.
I'll just put a. Yeah, I'll just put a little message on just to see if you should come up.
Righty ho. Yeah, so see what it's saying now. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do not exactly what Steve done, but I will play this one. It says commercial port, sell up to 2 lots of 1 clay and 1 wood. Each lot earns you 3 victory points. There, I'm coming from here. I'll play a clay and a wood.
What's the black?
So mountains.
Stone.
Stone.
Stones, yeah.
What did I just? Hang on a minute. What did I just do?
Yeah, so you had to have paid a brick and wood, didn't you?
What did I pay? We get start with 4, do we?
Yeah, we should start off with. Everyone seems to be.
I'm going to do this one.
How do you get more of these?
By
production.
activating buildings.
These production buildings, the green ones.
Oh, right, okay.
Well,
Okay.
yours are all green, but I mean these. This
One
green,
stone.
light green.
Right.
1 stone.
One stone. Gain 4 gold per barbarian village.
What are you building? Military. Stick him on then.
Sword which you have at least 1 army. Is that 1 army?
Yeah, you got to put him on the board first.
Which way would be surrounding it? This way or is that
Everything's adjacent, so it'd be any of these.
everything?
Should I draw back up to 5 or not? No.
Only if you do this,
Yeah,
or if you run out of cards.
right.
Can you still build on where I am? You
I
can't,
can't
can
go.
you? I don't know
Mumsy.
what I'm doing yet. So. Don't draw up, do you?
No.
So you can use money as well as these things.
You might fall money.
If it's got money in
Yeah,
the
that's
thing, then
right.
that's what you have to pay. Put it on the chair.
Right, I think I know what I'm doing. I don't know for sure though.
We'll see.
Time will tell. What's that other? It reminds me of that Terra Mystica.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
It's a bit annoying, really, isn't it?
Well, get rid of them then.
I'm gonna have to get rid of something. Well, I want to. Okay, I'll use all those to start with,
okay.
and I'll play a temple. Oops.
Nice.
Where are you putting that?
So,
Probably on here.
Alright.
what's it say on your card?
Yeah.
It's at the end of the game, gain 2 victory points per wood you have. Keep this wood for majorities, max 12 victory points.
Yeah.
And at the bottom, I don't know, what's this mean?
2 victory points per wood. Is that?
Oh,
Got times
That's
six
just
there.
the icon that tells you what you just read.
Oh, okay, so that's 2 times 6 times 2. Is that what it means?
I don't know.
Victory points.
yeah.
Is that what that
2
means at the
victory
bottom?
points for every wood that you have.
Yeah, that no, the right.
Maximum of
bottom.
6.
Is that what it is? 6
Yeah. So
times 2.
so you get 2 victory points for each wood up to 6. So you'll only get 12 maximum 12
Right,
victory
okay.
points for that. But you still keep the wood for the majorities at the end of the game. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Okie doke. That's all my resources gone.
So, yeah, I'm going to discard a card.
Mm-hmm. So you turn it over.
Oh, I thought.
You got the top one showing.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
You've got to discard all your cards with the one that you want to discard at the top.
Yeah, the one that you want to activate has to be at the top.
Well, even if I can't activate it.
You're gonna be activating this, aren't you? You won't activate the card.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'm going to discard Brewery.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. And there's another card there.
Yeah, so
Oh, okay.
right, so it'll go over there, and then you do this. So for every card discarded,
Mm-hmm.
you'll get 1. But if you discard more than 1, you'll get 2. But then you also get a civic house to bung on your board.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm gonna get rid of all these. All right.
And I'll draw back up to 5. Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Yeah, you get you draw back up to 5. Yeah.
How many cards you need? 3.
3. Is it the number I've just played or the number?
Draw back up to 5.
Back up to 5, okay.
So I'm gonna discard.
Shuffle these.
Yeah. I'm gonna discard 4 cards. Right, and it's gonna be the yellow one, whoever that is. And this says I get a science building. Just get chair squeak.
No, you're the one
Right,
who
and then
sits
I draw back up to 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I get as many cards as I've discarded. 2.
Oh. Naughty.
What was that? You got
What?
10
He's
now.
got 10
1,
cards.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 actually.
But you can only do that by discarding the yellow.
Mm.
Oh, I didn't have any. Or did I?
You could do that with a yellow.
I might do that as well.
Copycat.
So what if you haven't got a yellow card?
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
I'm going to do that actually.
Boo.
Get more
Boo.
cards in your hand that way, don't you?
You're discarding all 5.
Can you offer 1 card to the gods to get the benefit? Yes, you can. I think.
I'm discarding
Yes, you can.
4 cards.
Oh,
Can't
see?
see that.
Don't want you sitting next to me.
I don't want you sitting next to me.
Right. So you draw back up 5 cards. How many cards you discard?
2, 4.
Right.
3 plus 1 on top. 4. So
You get 5, and then you get another 4.
5. 1, 2.
I'm going to discard 2. And the top one's a military one.
Okay.
I'll just put that on the discard pile. The other way around. Like that. Right.
So for every, so what does the square mean? For every card, you something a square.
That means
Oh, that's illuminating.
well, you gain 1 wooden building of your choice per discarded card. You
2.
don't have to take a military building.
I have 2 buildings, do I?
Yeah.
2 buildings.
That's Crete Nice. What should we have?
Well, while you're deciding, Steve, you can have his go, I guess.
Okay, I'm going to build a
Can I
sawmill.
put them anywhere I want?
No, you put them on the thing, on the correct
Oh,
place.
right, okay.
So I'm building a sawmill in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
So at the cost of one wood and 3 gold, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Take 2 back. And so now I activate it.
Is that gold, is it?
Is that 3?
Oh, yeah.
Do I take more cards? Got 2
no.
here. Oh,
So yeah, choose a
Oh, what
forest.
did you do? Sorry.
I
Discarded that.
discarded 2.
You draw back up to 5 then, yeah.
Right, 3 then.
Sorry, Steve, what are you doing?
So yeah, I paid the cost for the sawmill.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to build here.
Yo, that's got to be adjacent to the place you've already built.
Oh, I thought I could build in from the side.
No, the next one's got to be adjacent or on the same place.
Oh,
So
right.
you'd have to build there because you can't build on a you can't build a non-aquatic building on a
Oh,
Do your mum get 5 cards or just 3 cards?
well because you draw up back up to
Back up.
5.
Oh, back up to 5.
Yeah.
I was just to double check.
Yeah.
Didn't want you missing out.
Did you want to do that? Or do you want to?
yeah. Well, no, I don't want to do that then.
I want to do that.
Right. Let's go back to the way it was.
So I don't get any more.
I'm going to
Thingy.
discard a temple card. So, yep, that. Take another card. And I'll gain a military building. Is it? Yeah, because I want to use this power, the
Yeah.
red power. So it's 1, or it's 2, is it?
It's just one. You see, for every card you discard, you get an extra building.
Right. Oh, I see, yeah. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to build the brickyard. Oh crap! I didn't see that.
What are these colours here for?
So it just means that when you, if you discard a temple card, you can do any of these powers.
Oh,
It's like a wild card.
Did you not get to do that then? Because you discarded a temple card.
Yeah, I did. I took an extra. I
Oh,
used the red
Right.
power.
I'll build the quarry. All right, that's going to cost me 3 money and 1 stone. Build a production building on there. It's next to it.
sources.
And it says here, choose a mountain with one of your production buildings on it. 1 stone for each building on this mountain. So get me stone back.
Mm.
Nice.
do you have to build adjacent? Or can you build anywhere?
Adjacent. Once you've come in from the side, you could spend 3 victory points to come in from another angle.
Purple. Oh, yeah, temple. At the end of the game, gain 2 victory points per week you have. Keep this week on majorities. Oh, I can't do that, so.
Remember, these stack, don't they? So once you've got something in order, every time you build a building,
I think I should have got 2 extra victory points because I discarded 2 cards.
you only get 2. So if you discard more than one, you get 2 points.
Per card, though.
No, it's if you discard more than one, you get 2. See, there's a little thing.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I'll try this one. I'll pay 1 coin to get 4 back.
Yep.
It's precisely one of your production buildings produces
You got to
one.
build the building first.
How do I do that? How do I build a building?
Well, you play the card,
Yeah.
play the cost, take the
Yeah, I
building,
know, yeah.
stick it on a spot.
Yeah, I was just reading what the benefit was.
Yeah, you do the benefit after you built the building.
Mm. Yeah.
Where you do the benefit now.
Precisely one of your production buildings produce one resource associated with its region.
You have clay. Ooh. Bum.
Mm.
I wanted that one.
Mm.
Yeah, I've got no resources apart from some money, so the only way of getting it is going there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Darn. I wanted that one as well. Have they got?
Mm.
Okay, it's all right. I have to get resources because I haven't got any. I've got to go here. I've got to give up the card that I want, which is a pain.
Hmm.
You could sell things, can you? It says on one of these you
Well,
can
as long as you played the card, yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Right. Got to do it. Is that pain?
Right.
I'll get rid of that one and that one.
How many?
2.
Right. Well, when are you going to
Because
put
I
them
need
on
some
top?
resources.
Is you only put them on top? No, don't put it back to front. Put them on top of each other. So. Right.
Must be a production one.
So you get 2 resources, and you put building on your thing.
Mm-hmm.
You want?
One needs wood.
Yeah.
Wood? How many?
Yeah. We'll have 1 wood.
Yeah.
And a yellow one.
Wheat.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Could have
Yeah.
made these into.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Better.
Crying out to be deluxe.
So
Yeah.
put that on there, can I?
No, because you don't build a building if you offer to the gods. You get another building. Into
Oh, I get another building.
Yeah.
Right. Do I?
Has to be a production
It has to
building.
be another production building. Right. Okay. Do I make up to 5? Do, don't I? Because I did that before.
Distribution is, for example, there's 3 of each card in the deck, mate.
2.
Steve?
Right. So I'm discarding 2 cards.
Yo.
I'm going to use the yellow power.
Yep.
So I'll get a science building.
Mhm.
I'll get to take 4 back.
You draw up to 5, and then you get
Oh.
another 2.
Drop. Well, yeah. So drop to 5. And take another 2. Okay.
There we go. I'm going to play this one. It's the temporary camps. It says move one of your armies forward. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put that there. And it says move one of your armies 0 to 4 regions. It can traverse enemy or barbarian land regions without stopping. It can traverse and even stop in water regions with your ships. So I'm going to move it there.
Okay.
Oh crap. Thought it was money. Arse. Do that one. The war elephant. So it just lets me move 2 regions instead. So it's the same thing.
Play that. Oh, have I got it? No. Keep forgetting to look at the icons. What you got to pay.
Sorry. Grave.
Oh, I can't do it.
Yeah, just remember you can only have a maximum of 10 cards in your hand.
Okay.
Mechanically, so of course, yeah, it's quite simple.
Mm.
Quite a simple game, and it's say 2 things you've got to do.
Yeah.
Do that one.
What does it say?
Gain 1 building per region. You occupy with at least 2 buildings.
That's none.
Mm.
What are you going to build? Okay.
That one and that one. Pop that over. +3. So what, is there 2 there?
What does that mean though?
What?
Gain 1 building per region. You occupy with at least 2 buildings.
And this is a legion.
Going 1 building per region. Yes, it could be any building. If you say if you had 2 buildings in here, you get to choose another building.
Oh, right, so it's got to be 2 buildings in 1 space.
Yeah.
Mine's a legion. So pop that. And it says choose one of your armies and steal 1 victory point from each opponent occupying at least 1 region adjacent to the army.
Right. There isn't any.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I make up with this?
No.
No. That's only if you.
I'm going to build a port. So pay wood, 3 gold, and I can pop it in there.
Yep. Then you work your way up from the bottom.
Well, I don't have any ability to do that. Well, I can't use either of my abilities. But
Okay. So
No,
I'm going to get rid of this. So I'm going to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, right, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should give me 10 cards. Isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that one should go back on top. And I get to take 6 resources, right, and 1 production building. So you can take your turn.
is that how you get resources here?
Well, yeah, but unless cards do it for you. So I'm going to take
Just
1,
checking
2,
which one I would have to do.
one of them.
Hmm. Who's
I'm not
done?
going to take my go.
Have a go.
I'm going to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
It's a green one. So does that mean I'll get 5 resources
Yeah,
plus
plus a building on your.
house?
Yeah.
That goes on there.
Yeah.
So I'll get 2 clay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 clay.
2 clay. I'll get a wheat and a wood, I suppose.
Wait,
Oh no, I want 2 stones, sorry. Keep thinking. Clay, 2 stone, a wheat and a green.
wheat and a wood.
Have I got any more? That's 4. Is it 5 I'll get? So I discarded 5.
Did you draw up to 5 cards?
Yeah. I'll get another one of these resources tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want
I'll get stone. Just in case.
stone?
And then I'll get 5. Yeah.
You draw up to 5, or whatever you got. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I only get 3
Yeah.
back.
And then you. I mean, did you discard?
5.
It's reduction one, and it's right. So that's it. Hang on.
Sure I don't.
I've ballsed up here.
Sure I don't draw. I get 5.
I'm getting confused. That's not right, is it? I don't get these. 2, 3, 4. So if you put them ones back,
No.
yeah,
No, that's
Yeah,
my
yeah.
hands. These
you
ones.
put them back. Should take them there. 'Cause I
Well, you should
screwed
have
up.
seen those.
Well, I can't remember what they are. Yeah, what was yellow?
You should have 5 cards, though, shouldn't you?
Yeah. Sorry.
You're going the rubbish cards now.
I'm sorry, you've only would have got them in.
I wouldn't have got them. You would have had more in your hand.
Hmm? I wouldn't have done. 'Cause I wouldn't have taken them, would I?
I think it's your turn, Margaret.
Oh, you've had your go, have you?
Yes.
Oh, right.
Sorry.
Okay. That's okay. Right, I'm going to discard 3.
Yeah. So you get 6 gold
Mhm.
and 1 ship. And delete. I'm giving up 4
Speak.
greens.
You-
So I'm going to take out 1, 2.
Did you discard cards then or build a building?
3, 4.
What did you do?
I discarded some maritime cards, so I've got 6 gold and a ship.
Where are they?
What?
Maritime cards.
Oh, under there.
But they're not on top. You put the one on top.
No, that was me.
Oh, was it?
I
That's
took my turn.
thieves.
Oh, right.
I put 4
Oh, I see. Yeah.
green on top.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Right. Your turn, Matt. Swamp. What's a swamp?
Swamp thing.
Swamps,
These.
clay ones.
Oh,
So I play this civic building. It says it's a stone cutters guild. I play a victory point, gold and 2 stone. I'll put that.
What?
Put that here. What?
No, it's all right. These cards must double then.
There's 3 in each.
I should have
Ah.
got 4 money back, not 1 money.
Before.
I only paid 1 there. No,
I don't know.
gave you 5.
What?
I need another 3.
What did you give me?
5.
Right. Gain 1 victory point per mountain space that you occupy. So that's 2.
Okay.
Yep.
Don't know if I can do that one yet, actually. Do the boat. So up to 6 weeks for 1 victory point each. 1 victory point each.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Okay, discard 3.
Hmm.
That's the production one.
Right.
So
All 3 resources.
3
do you want?
resources.
What do you want?
Oh, sorry, I hit. Ow. I'll have wood.
Yep.
Wheat
Which should have been brown.
and clay. Thank you.
Right, so you fall back up to 5.
And I put that on there, don't I?
Yeah.
Getting a bit crowded. So that's another 3.
Just
One,
wondering how you get money.
1, 2.
Sacrificing
Yeah.
blues
Right.
or trading,
Blimey.
activating.
Yeah, it's
So
true.
2 money per 1 card, isn't it? You said.
Yeah.
So, building cooperative on a stone building on there. So the special power of this one is earn 2 stone for each of your production buildings on a mountain, which I have 1.
Mm-hmm. Good. Well, I'm going to play another military, so it's going to cost me a clay and a wheat. Put that there. And it says move. Well, it says move each of your armies 0 to 2 regions. Right, so I'm going to move in there, and then it says move one of your armies 0 to 4 regions. But I'm not going to bother with that.
Can ships move?
No.
Oh.
No.
Play this one. It's 2 money and 1. Yeah. There's still 2 victory points from 1 barbarian village, beside which you have at least 1 army. Take the 2 victory points from this village.
Okay. Which one do I want to make it from?
There's only 1 in there.
Yeah.
It's got to be, yeah.
That's 2 victory points, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to play a galley.
Yeah.
Another drink.
Yeah.
You want another drink?
I love
And
one, yeah, that's right.
buy up to 3 resources of your choice for 1 gold each.
We'll put the boat down
Okay.
first. You paid for your thing? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
1,
What you got to do?
2, 3. Have 3 resources for 1 gold each.
So which resources do you want?
I'll have wood, wheat, and what's the blue one?
There's no blue one.
Oh, the grey one.
Mm.
What's that called?
Stone.
Stone.
Right, I'm building a school. Okay.
Philanthropist, you.
Care about this one. But I'm going to put the school way up in the mountains, so no one can go there. Apart from...
Monks.
Yeah.
That's orange as well. Shaolin.
So I get to draw 1 card per region you occupy with at least 2 buildings. What? So that's
One card.
1 card.
Better than no cards. I'm going to discard 2. Right. means I can get 2 resources.
Oh, thanks.
That means I get stone and I don't know, the wheat. Okay, so I'll draw up to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another 2. That's right, isn't it? No, I'm a bit confused again. It's yellow, isn't it, for that?
Oh, yeah.
Yellow.
With these, if I put another one on top of that, I can claim this one
You
and then the
activate
next one.
the bottom one first, and then,
And then
yeah,
the
it's
top
chains
one.
together.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah,
Case remembering to do it, isn't it?
money,
Hmm.
money, man.
Let's see.
Oh, thank you.
All require money. Somebody want to loan me some money?
That's
You
mine.
have to go to the
That one.
No, I haven't got any blue cards.
galley.
Any temple cards?
There's no way of exchanging cards,
No.
is there,
Do that.
with another player? Hmm.
I'll pay that. It says gain 3 gold per swamp that you occupy.
Comes up 1.
Says gain 3 gold per swamp that you occupy, but I just put 1 on there now.
Yeah,
That
right,
means
that's good.
6 gold.
6 gold, yeah.
6.
What's that? What's it called? What's it called? Trading post.
Oh no, yes, that's got to go there, sorry. No.
Built a trading post on a swamp. Right, mumsy.
Okay. Dilemma. I think I will build another temple.
Right. Can you do that? I don't think you can do that, can you?
What?
Build another
No, you've got
temple?
one of each card in play before you can do that.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, once you've got one.
oh, that one. Sorry, right, forgot about that. Okay, never mind.
These all suck. What's in the bucket? Need money.
Okay, I'll play the workshop, which is just the clay,
Just a clay.
just a clay.
That's it.
Oh,
I didn't
what's
make
this?
them today on the plate.
It's called a yum yum. Toffee yum yum.
And this
Nice.
is gains 1 building per region you occupy with at least 2 buildings. So can't do that at the moment, can I?
Well,
Depends where you put that.
Put it on the thing.
Can you put it with a temple and that gains?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do?
So I gain a building, and I've got to take it out of this and put it on here. Or
What does it say?
it says gain 1 building per region you occupy with at least 2 buildings.
Right.
So I take anything. Where do I put it on here?
Yeah.
Right. I might as well replenish that one then. Really?
It's gonna suck.
Not getting any production cards at all. It's really
I
annoying.
suppose because you can cycle through the deck a number of times, you should. It should
Mm.
even itself out. But
If they run out, you just turn these over then.
no, you shut them up.
Right, commercial sailing ship.
What are you building? A blue lagoon? It was yellow.
I can't, can I?
Oh, no.
I've got anything.
You got no boats, man. What are you
Can't.
gonna do? Walk on water?
Well, I picked the worst, pretty much the worst place to start, I think, because I've got water.
Oh, thank you.
And not a drop to drink.
Yeah,
Oh my
I'm
word.
like, what's his name? Evan Costner from Old Waterworld.
Hadley Wiggins.
Oh, brilliant.
Boom, boom. Oh, that's stars align then.
Right, yeah, Bradley Wiggins, yeah. I did a Bradley Eggins yesterday when they were struggling with the egg
Oh,
thing. and
I didn't hear that
thing.
one. I missed that. No.
Yeah.
Is it Mark already?
No.
No, I just had to revisit my plans.
Cookies, do you want chocolate or
Whatever you want.
Oh, I need water. Water. Right, okay. I'm going to go back to plan A.
Oh dear.
Lumberjacks Guild.
I'm an object.
Oh no, we're going to be humming that in our heads all night now.
Lumberjacks Guild. Brickmakers Guild, I meant. Right, so 2 stone.
So money.
Oh yeah, and a money, sorry. Yeah. So 2 stone and a money. So gain 1 VP per swamp that you occupy.
1 BP. Right, I'm going to dump 4 cards. Right. So I draw back up 5, 4, and then I dump 4. Right, and get another black cylinder. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Sounds like what's his name? Who's that ginger bloke?
Alec Jones.
No,
Ginger.
no, Mick Putnam.
Oh my, really? Do you think so?
Probably look like
Right,
him.
so- these? There's 2 cards there.
Yeah.
So I'll get to choose.
Mm-hmm.
I need a footman, don't I? Get 5.
Hmm?
Do I do up to 5?
What did you do?
I didn't discarded 2 cards.
Temple, yeah.
Temple.
Then you can.
Yeah. So I've got footman.
That's the one you want to activate.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, you get another choice of another one. So, 1 building per card.
Oh, right.
Getting
One
those
then.
horses, isn't it? Annoying.
That one, I suppose. Get 5. And then I'll do up to 5. Do I get cards or not?
I don't know what you did.
I just discarded 2 cards.
Mhm.
Temple card.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to have 5 in your hand.
Yes, draw
Yeah.
up to 5.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
That's it, isn't it?
Right.
Okay.
Is it me? Discard this one. It's a ship. So I get 2 coins.
How many cards you got in your hand?
2.
You draw back up to 5.
And I get a ship as well.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
Building. Right.
What? Oh, grief.
Cooperative. So 1 stone and 1 clay.
Mm-hmm.
And you go in there. So earn 2 wood for each
Choose
of.
bottom one first.
Oh, bottom one first. So earn 2 stone for each of your people in a buildings in a stone.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 stone. And the same, but with wood. So 2 wood. Engine building.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to play a workshop into the yellow region. Oh no, I can't. It's just clay. I'm colourblind, I swear. Right. I'm going to build a trading post. That's going to cost me a wood. It says gain 1 victory point for each mountain region that you occupy. So that's 1, 2. And it says gain 3 gold per mountain region that you occupy. 1, 2. 6 gold. Oh. And I can put one of these on here. And this means that we now do this. And because I've got the majority of doodahs, I get that.
You do it immediately, do you?
Mm.
Me too.
Tra-la.
Looks like
Really
crap.
good.
Looks like crap, doesn't it? But
Well,
this game.
Never heard of it before.
It should be quite cheap. There's an expansion for it called Egypt. It just replaces some of the cards, like the different god cards.
I'm
with
going to
different
discard these 2.
Yep.
So I'll draw back up to 5 plus
ones. 2.
2. So
Yeah. How many cards you got?
got 3, so I'll draw back up to 5. That's 2 plus another 2, isn't it?
Cards.
That's 4.
So you can only activate by building.
Yep. That's right. Now I've got loads of money, I don't need it. Mad, isn't it?
Whose turn is it?
Mumsy.
And that's 1 coin.
Yep.
Um,
That's what you're building?
a small production building. And it says precisely one of your production buildings produces 1 resource associated with its region.
Where you're building your production mills.
I'll go there.
Okay. So what does it say again?
Precisely, I don't know why it says that. One of your production buildings produce 1 resource associated with its region.
So you've only got
With
one
wood.
production, so yeah.
We're building Lumberjack's Guild now. So spending 2 stone on that and 1 gold. And it's going to go on here. So that's gain 1 VP per forest that you occupy. 1. And same again, but with swamp. Another one. Swamp. 10.
So I build a galley. It's 1 wheat. I'm going to bung that. Here. And this says sell up to 2 lots of 1 clay and 1 wood. Each lot, no, I'm not going to do that. Buy up to 3 resources of your choice for 1 gold each. So I'm definitely going to do that. So, and buy a stone, sorry, a wood, clay, and a wheat for 3 victory points. 3 money, sorry.
I'm going to discard this top card. So I'll get 3 resources and 1 building, don't I? So can I have 2 green and a red. Please. And we'll draw 5. Shall I shuffle these?
Yeah. We do have to shuffle.
Mm.
I haven't drawn a single red card yet. At no point have I had a red card in my hand.
You're
Might
pacifist
do.
or something.
Might do with my shuffle.
Yeah, hopefully.
Look at mummy.
I'm waiting for the shuffle.
Anyone else want to have a shuffle?
You got your costume.
Are they any nice and any good?
Yeah.
Mm.
Wicked, yeah. There you go.
Right. I'll get rid of these 2.
Yo.
And that's this one, isn't it? So I get a victory point for each card I discard, is that right?
Build your thing. Oh, no, you're not building, are you? So, sorry. Yes, there's 2 cards in it, so you get 2 points. What are these?
And I get a house. I make up. And so it's only 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay, discarding two yellow.
Mm-hmm.
So grab a building, draw back up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I gain another 3 for the 3 that I discarded, yeah?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Done.
Bum bum.
Shouldn't you have got those victory points?
No, it's not surrounded.
Oh.
So I'm gonna play. What nightmare? Temple.
ooh. Do I get that? 'Cause I'm surrounding it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, should have done it. Yeah,
Got it?
yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna play a temple. One of each resource, right? And I can do any other thing. I'm gonna do that one. So, oh no, let's see if you discard a temple on it. What am I talking about?
Oh,
I'll
right.
get that anyway.
I've got to discard the temple.
It says at the end of the game, gain 1 victory point per region you occupy with at least 1 building.
You get a temple if you play a temple card, or
Yeah.
if you discard a temple.
Temples don't belong to you unless they're in a region that you've got with one of your buildings, you know?
No one owns that temple over there then.
No, but obviously it's blocked off, so you can't go through it unless you move. Unless you move your army into that space. You know what I mean?
I don't have an army.
I'm going
So.
to play this card. It's 2 money. Green and a red.
Actually, Matt, you. Oh no. What was that?
I'll place it in. It says class as a building, as you say.
Yeah.
Put that there then. and it says activate one red card in your tableau.
Okay.
I'm going to do still 2 victory points from one barbarian village beside which you have at least one army. So I can take from the other village, can't I?
There's no army next to it.
No, no. I'll take that.
Oh, you can do, yeah.
I'll take 2.
That doesn't count as a building, does it? Even if it could
It
be
is
a
a building,
fort.
yeah.
Oh, it's a building. Right.
Yeah,
What, a man is a building?
yeah, and a boat, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you said that one part of it wasn't a building.
It's a building.
What, even a man?
Man's a building. They're all buildings.
Okay, I'll do that one. And that's of wood. And it's gain 3 gold per field that you occupy. So if you give me 3 gold,
There you go.
I'll put my little house on there. Mm.
2. 3, 2. I'm going to go discard 2 on the green.
Mm-hmm.
So that gives me another building on there. I get to collect 2 resources of any type. So I want brick and wheat. I'm already at +5.
So I'll discard that. Let's go, pick up 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, sorry. Did I pick them up, do I? So I'll get 1 building for each card that I've discarded. So I'll have a boat, I'll have an house, and a bloke, and another bloke.
Play this card. It's 2 money, green and a red. It says activate 1 brown card in your tableau. Gain 3 gold per swamp that you occupy.
And swamp.
6. That's what I'm paid for the card.
Okay. So all things I want to do, but it's not there. Just haven't got any resources.
Okay, I'll get rid of.
Just close that door.
Get rid of that.
Yep.
So choose anything I want on this, can't I?
Yeah.
Well, you got to. What do you do first? Oh, wait, yeah. Which one are you going to choose? You draw back up to 5 first, don't you?
Yeah,
Well, it depends which one you do, don't it? The only one you don't do that is if you choose the brown one. Brown when you do it after.
Oh, all right.
1, 2, 3, 5, and I'll have little man, I think.
Right. A brick and a wheat. Well,
It's end up the same ones that you dropped.
brewery can.
This is ridiculous.
Chocolate mousse. I've been prepping for that for like the last
Oh, yeah.
4 rounds. It's just gone.
Mm. It's not over.
It is. Ah. No. Oh well, I'll stick to the plan. I can't remember what it was now. So discard these. We'll back up to there. And then I get 2 resources, which is
Again, cast ever.
wheat and
I don't want to give up any of these
Wood.
cards.
wheat and wood.
Annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who do
How do you activate all your cards then?
you
Did you
mean?
say something about activating?
Annoying.
all
When you
your
play a
cards?
card, you activate them from the bottom up, all of them.
Oh right, maybe I'm
You've not been doing that.
No.
Oops.
Do that one. 3 money. Mm. So which one do I do first?
Well, you put your
then?
building up first.
Oh, I ain't got no building.
Oh,
No.
was that 3 money? And what was the resources?
Yellow and grey. Oh, that's a load. What? Need men, don't I? Really?
How have you been playing these cards? We've only got one building out there. What have you been doing? You haven't been putting the buildings out there.
2.
No,
Oh, you got 2.
Two.
Yeah, so that shouldn't be there either.
I have to get my money back then.
What was it?
2 money, green and a red.
You got to play the building first,
Oh,
otherwise you
Yeah.
forget to put it on.
Then I activated the brown card, which I have to give 6 money back on them. That mean I've got to take 2 goes now then?
Well, no, you can't unpick it that far back.
Mm. Let's do that one then, because I've got to do. Paying 4 gold per barbarian village, beside which you have at least 1 army. Once I got a victory point now.
That's just the victory points on the Barbarian Village. Right.
And then I've got to do the other ones below.
Well, you
then.
do these. You do the bottom ones first, and then go up there. So you should have done that one last. Something like that might change.
But that's the same anyway.
Right, so it's another 4. What's the next one up?
And then still 2 victory points from one barbarian village beside you, which you have at least one army.
How many?
We'll go from the other side.
How many victory points?
2.
Mm-hmm. You drawn back up to 5.
No.
Oh, you're not discarding irons, you don't.
Discarding 2. Did you say yellow? You get double the cards.
You get the cards that the amount of cards you discarded.
Yeah, but what was the yellow thing?
You
When
don't
you
get
get to
double.
end?
You get another university building. Draw up to 5, and then you get the amount of cards you discarded.
Oh, right,
Right.
okay. That's 2 there.
Mm-hmm.
I get another building. And then 5. I make up to 5.
Yep.
1, 2.
Another 2.
That's 2. Right, okay, I've got you now.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, discarding a green
Oh.
for a clay. Was it? Yeah. Yep, discarding a green for a
No? I'm going to play this one. It cost me a wheat. That there.
It's useless.
Right. And it says move each of your armies 0 to 2 regions.
So I thought you can put
Oh no, sorry, yeah, you're right.
the same thing on.
Armpits. Can't do that then, can I? That's just diabolical, so I can't do that. You're right.
You can put it on any other space, can't you?
No.
Where there's a building.
Yeah, but it's not. Yeah.
You could put it on, say, that forest space.
Yeah, but it's not surrounding that barbarian village.
Yeah, but then you get to do all your red actions, don't you? So you could move that one that's already on the board.
To where?
Can't it go? Oh, yeah.
Oh!
We can go there, can't it?
No.
I'm pretty sure it can.
Only. Oh!
Yeah, if you look on that. Oh! On temporary camps, I've got the same
Ooh.
card as you.
Yeah, you're right.
And it says that it can stop in water regions as long as there's a ship
Do
there.
that. Wheat.
Helping you defeat me.
Eat meat and defeat me. Oh, hang on.
So you got to place one out as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
Mm.
That. Well, do that first.
Yeah, you got to place first, haven't you? And then move.
I can't. I don't know where to place it. Well, I could.
Yeah, you can place it anyway, can't you?
There. There.
We'll have to go there, wouldn't it?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, crap. I was just wondering if I can actually move this anywhere that's useful. This is move each army 0 to 2 regions. So we've got on 1, 1, 2. And then move one of your armies 0 to 4 regions.
Yeah, so you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, can't you?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then move each of your armies 0 to 2 regions. I'll leave it at that.
I don't want to get rid of any more cards. What does this icon mean?
Confusing.
Yeah.
What's that?
What does this icon mean?
It means for each card you discard, take for building.
Oh, okay. Discard that one then. Just one.
I'm always one turn behind what I want to do.
Action cards. Like a famine.
You need to discard yellow ones then, don't you?
Right.
I don't get them. Like you don't get your soldiers.
No.
I'm not getting production. Ridiculous.
Sure go, Margaret.
Hmm?
Sure go.
Right, I'm going to play this one, which is a brewery. Oh, I've got a clay. Bother. Right, okay, sorry. Oh, it's because the money looks like clay. Rats. Okay, what have I got? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, okay, I'll do that one instead.
The amount of your victory points face down. That's why they're one
Goes
sided.
on there. So that's, I can't see, 2 money and a thing stone and a wheat. And that's 2 victory points per region that you have at least 4 buildings. So
Hang
it's
on.
2 victory points,
You
please.
haven't got any with 4 buildings.
Hmm?
You haven't got any with 4 buildings.
Each circle is a region, so you'd have to have 4 buildings in one circle for it to count.
Oh, I thought the region was this.
No, not.
Oh, this is the region.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I've got 3 in that region.
oh, I see.
2 in that
Oh,
region.
right, okay. Right, have it
Confusing.
back
You
then.
take it back. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much
I
did you
thought
just
that
pay?
was the region.
Yeah.
Right, okay. It was
What's paid?
a stone
2.
and a wheat and 2. Yeah, that's my silly fault. Okay, so I'm going to.
Oh, I can see why you would think that.
Yeah, I thought that's what he said
Yeah,
earlier.
I did
That's
say that it wasn't a region.
Did
but that
you? I
was a
don't
region.
remember that.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Right, I'm going to dump some then. I'm going to dump. Yeah.
You're having a dump, huh?
I'm going to dump. Yeah. I should get rid of. One, 2, 3, 4. And that's the housey one, isn't it?
The whatty one.
So, that's
4 victory points. Isn't it? Got rid of 4 cards.
I've got rid of 4.
How many victory points? Is that 2 victory points per card?
No, it's just 2 victory points.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right. I see. Okay. I'm gonna get a house.
Got any change? Want to change some up?
What do you want?
Well, whatever. You got 2 5s, have you?
I've got 1 5.
No. Julie's, you got,
No.
you got any, you want to change it up?
what do you need? Ones.
Well, if you can change up 10.
And I need to get this up to 5. That's 2. 1, 2,
5 and 4,
Oh.
1.
3.
Flip your victory points the other way up so no one can see what you've got.
Oh, okay. I'll forget myself.
Right, building.
Bits and bobs.
Building a university. 1 clay. I'm just going to build it there. Okay. So, right, so draw 2 cards per region you occupy with at least 3 buildings. There's 3 there. And draw 1 card per region you occupy with at least 2 buildings. Does that score again?
I wasn't listening. Sorry. Was that? I was
Upset you.
just trying to think about what I'm doing.
So I'm actioning.
So you do the bottom one first.
Bottom one first.
Yeah.
Okay. So draw 1 card, which has 2 cards then, because that's 2, and that's at least 2, isn't it? And then it's draw 2 cards per region you occupy with at least 3 buildings. So
Another 2.
that scores twice, basically. Isn't it? Okay. 4.
Bad cards. Matt had the last shuffle, remember? Cards.
Rubbish. Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish.
Get rid of these. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to do this one. Get 3 resources and a production building. I'm going to build on a take a wheat, a clay, and a wheat, clay, and wheat.
Come,
Mm-hmm.
do you know one? With 3 gold. A green. I don't want to sell. I'll put my vote on first.
Mm-hmm.
Can't sell 6 wheat for 1 victory point, and then the other one sell up to 2 lots, 1 clay and 1 wheat. And lot earns you 3 victory points. And we'll do that. So one of each.
So
Sell up to 2 lots of 1 clay and 1 wheat. Each lot earns you 3 victory points.
Yeah.
So if I do that, do I get 3 victory points?
Yeah.
Or is it got to be 2 of
3
each?
victory points. You can do that twice if you want.
Oh, I can't. Plus, do I get the victory points in the middle?
What is that? Yeah, because you've got more things. Clumsy.
Okay, wood and 3 coins. 1, 2, 3. And this is sawmill. And the bottom one is one of your production. Do I put this on first?
Put it on first, yeah.
Okay. One of your production buildings produces 1 resource associated with its region.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have a clay.
You do the bottom one first.
Guess what I've done?
Yep, and then the top.
And then the next one is choose a forest with one of your production buildings. Earn 1 wood for each building in this forest. So I'll have a wood, please. Thank you. Okay.
Discarding boats. 2. So
Got rid of a production building.
2 gold. So 4 gold.
Oh dear.
2, 3, 4. Plus a ship to go on there. And draw back up.
Right. And play this one. That's 2 money. Stone. And I'm going to sacrifice 3 victory points to build one of these over here. And it says activate 1 blue card in your tableau. So it says buy up to 3 resources, 1 gold each. I think I'll buy a stone.
You can claim that 6 victory points in there then.
Well, I was hoping that Steve couldn't build there, and then what I'd do is build there and then bring him back in. Because if I built there, then I would have had him in there. If I built there, I wouldn't have had enough things because Steve had more buildings.
The
So I thought if I move him out, put him there, hope that Steve don't build there, now I can bring him back in, build some buildings up or whatever. And
So
Yeah.
Steve
Oh, number
built-
of buildings. I thought it was just number of army men. I thought it was.
if there's a tie, you know what I mean?
Oh, I see.
But-
So Steve
didn't work
builds there then, would he get the victory point?
He puts a boat there,
Hmm.
yeah. But if I left him there and built there, then Steve would have got it because he would have had more buildings. I would have hoped that I could have, I don't know.
So Steve would get that initially then. If
Well, unless you put
qualified.
armies in here, or
Oh.
an army in there. If you move your army to here, then because there's only one army, then it'll be a tie, and Steve would. Well, it depends, doesn't it? Doesn't matter who. It doesn't matter who. As long as it's activated, then it doesn't matter who activated it. So at the moment we are tied, but you'll win it because you'll have more buildings.
Oh, I thought it was just purely who had the most army.
Would you have the most buildings? No. If there's a tie, because we're tied at the moment, aren't we? So then you've got one, two, three. I've got 1, 2. Whereas Julie's got 1, 2, 3. So if she moves that in there, it'll be a tie. So you'd split. So unless she moves that in there,
So
Yeah, but
I've got 4, haven't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that not 4?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, sorry, 4. So at the moment Julie's got 3, but if she moved that in there and that in there, she'd win. Wouldn't she?
5, yeah.
Or if I don't know. I was just hoping that I could move things around.
But you need a card to move, though, don't
You
you?
need an army card, yeah. Or a card that will allow you to activate the army.
Yeah. Gonna have to do.
Oh, all the time I've been thinking I've had to have the. I thought it's whoever had the biggest army. Didn't we?
It is, but if there's a tie, it's who has got the most buildings.
Right.
So I'm going to discard two cards.
Yeah.
So I'll get 2 victory points. And
Yeah.
I'll get 1 house. And I'll draw back up to 5.
Yeah, I should have left that there then, shouldn't I?
I did
What
think.
an idiot, yeah. What was I thinking of? I wasn't paying attention to. I don't know what I was thinking. What an idiot. What? I don't know. I was thinking, oh, this was part of it, but it's not, is it?
Aye.
I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking, just being a loon. I thought I pulled off a master stroke. And it's just like,
I was wondering, like, have I missed something here?
yeah, obviously I had.
Oh, dear.
Who's going in?
Is it mine now?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna play that one. So that's all
Sometimes you
those.
need to discard cards you actually needed.
I
Oh,
know.
I know it's so
I had it
annoying.
earlier. I had all cards that I had. I really wanted. But okay.
2 temples. So at the end of the game, gain 4 victory points per temple you have constructed.
Mm-hmm.
That's that.
Where are you putting it?
Oh yeah, forgot about that. It's got to be adjacent, isn't it?
Well, it's got to be on or adjacent. There's not really any way you can put it.
No,
You have to put it on there.
I'll pop it on now.
Right.
Right. Commercial shipping.
I got that.
So
One of each.
I will do that then.
Mhm.
Close that off.
Start building, Margaret.
Yeah, I know. It's
Oh, you
getting
would?
production cards. I
So-
don't get them.
Sorry.
Pay wood.
Pain on
Pay
the
more
neck.
wood, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
And when you activate, well, I think it's as soon as it's done. So, because there's a tie, it goes to building. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So you'll get that. And then you can activate your buildings from the bottom
Okay.
up.
So I've got no clay to sell, no stone, no wheat. Well, I can sell this wood for 4 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Is gold worth anything at the end of the game?
Yeah,
it all counts.
It's worth. Well, it's majority, isn't it? Whoever gets the majority gets 2 points.
Okay.
I don't have many green ones.
Or production. Yeah, same here. I can't get them. That's the only 2 I've ever had throughout the whole week. Rubbish.
And temple cards.
Done?
Yeah, it was
It's your go.
done ages ago.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Right, I'm going to play this then. So it's a stone and a wheat. Let me put this somewhere. There. Oh no. Slow to do that, sorry. Stone and wheat. I'm going to do this instead. That one. So that's a wheat and a wood. Put that there. So sell at least 2 lots of 1 clay note. Buy up to 3 resources of your choice for 1 gold each. No, no, no.
Yep, I'll go.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do this card here. 3 gold. 3 more resources. There. Close. And I'll work from the bottom up, yeah? Till I get to the card that I
Yeah.
laid down. Gain 1 building per region you occupy with at least 2 buildings.
1, 2, 3.
So what building do I get?
3 buildings.
Just any 3 buildings. Is that including men?
Ships aren't buildings, are they? Oh, they are.
All of them are
No,
buildings.
they
Yeah.
said they weren't
Oh.
buildings.
They're all buildings.
Right.
And it says activate 1 red card in your tableau, which I will steal 2 victory points from the Barbarian Village besides you. So I'll take those last 2 victory points there.
Was that triggered the end game? Oh no, is that there, isn't there? See
And
that.
earn 1 victory point per blue card you have played in your tableau. It's number 2 victory points. Please.
2.
That's it.
Going to ditch that one.
Right.
So what can I take here? I've forgotten. What was this? I ditched
So you
one
got to draw up first, don't you? 5.
to 5. 1, 2, 3,
Then
4, 5.
and then you can choose one of the abilities.
Anyone.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have some resources then. Is it just 1 resource?
How many cards do you discard?
1.
Right, what do
Yeah.
you want then?
I'll have wood.
Wood, sorry.
Mhm.
Okay, discarding 2. Taking 2 clays. And a bit of them.
Resources.
Discard 2. Did you draw back up, Steve?
Oh, no, I didn't.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll get a building for each card I got rid of, so I have, don't know, another boat, I suppose.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll discard these 3. I'll get 3 different icons, is that right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. And I'll draw back up to 5. Put 1 card there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shuffle it. Sorry?
A nightmare. I tie myself in knots here.
Yeah. So,
Is it the same person who did Catan
No.
in this game?
So I went to trigger the end of the game. I was just thinking I've got the power.
you have got the
I've
power.
got the power to trigger it. I just don't know yet.
Have you got the points?
Don't know.
How do you trigger the end of the game?
Well, if all the barbarian villages of victory points are gone, or if all the
Oh,
temples have been
there's
built,
only one then.
I don't know.
Have you got anything, Margaret?
I'm going to discard 3. So, that's 3 resources I get. So I'll have wheat, stone, and clay.
Yep.
I've got one of our. I've used them all. Oh, are these all shuffled?
I did shuffle
Oh,
them, yeah.
I'll put them in the wrong one, sorry. Right, okay. Right. I've used up all my buildings, I can't use them.
So,
That's all right, I've used up all of it, I don't get an extra one. I've got them all. Three,
oh my god.
1, 2, 3. Oh, believe it.
Right.
No, I'm an A-bit.
Discarding 2 and using the green power to get
Crazy.
1 wheat and 1
Bonkers.
tree. On there. Draw back up to 5. Done.
Right. Play that. Stick him on there. That's that. And it says that I can move people around.
You ended the game.
We'll get one more turn there, don't we?
Boots.
Yeah.
That's so annoying.
Oh,
Didn't get to use one.
is it finished now?
No, you get finish the round. It was the start player. Steve was. So you start the round and we all get one more turn.
You might as well go with pointless then, got nothing.
I'll play that and then I'll move. Move into here. That's a pain. Move into here. Oh well. I'll do.
I can't really do anything because I haven't got any
No.
stone or anything, so it's, discard 3 cards and just get. I mean, we're not going to get another go anyway, are we? Just get red, green, and stone, I suppose. Control. That's it, isn't it, really? Not be able to do anything else.
Doing mumsy.
Wow.
You still get another turn after this.
Do I get another turn as well?
Yeah.
Oh,
So you're the first player, right?
Yeah.
So when it gets to you, we all have one more go.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Okay. Does that make a difference to what you've just done, Julie?
no, I'm alright. I'm alright.
Okay. Right. I'll discard. Two. Yeah, that one and that one.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to draw back up?
Yes, that's 1, 2. Bit late now, isn't it? And I can have any resource I want, can't I?
Okay, so this is now
The final round.
right. Okay, so this is my last turn, basically.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Well, I discarded 2, so I can have any resource. So if I have 4 gold coins, please.
That's not a resource.
Hmm?
Coins aren't a resource.
Oh, it's got blue there.
Oh right, you see, I thought you were talking about resources.
No, it's
You said you can have any resource. Whereas coins aren't a resource unless you.
it's got blue.
Well, yeah, if you'd activate a blue one, but say coins aren't classed as a
Oh.
resource. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Right, I'm just going to discard 5.
Yep.
I'm just going to get 5 resources, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Do you say resources count for something at the
Use
end?
majorities, yeah, 2 victory points for
Oh.
each one.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Done.
And if you got a purple card,
Don't need those.
Do I not? Nice.
Mm.
They're not working.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to get rid of them. I'm going to get resources, so you've got that's 4 resources. I'm gonna,
they've got any. Oh, I should do that.
that. 1, 2,
It gives you victory points.
3.
Well, especially if you've got a temple, because
Four.
your temples can give you additional victory.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
I haven't got a temple.
You'll go.
Did you say that the resources give you victory points? Or is
So
it
if you've got the
majority?
most of one resource, you get 2 points, including money. At the moment, Steve's got the majorities on that, so it's
Oh,
worth 2.
yeah, he's got loads, isn't he?
That-
Well, you've got a 5. I've got a 5. So you might have more than me,
The
actually.
majority of these.
Yeah.
So you've got the majorities of here and here. And it's whoever's got the most money. So theoretically, I suppose there's another 10 points up for grabs there. If there's a tie, both players get 2 points.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to change your mind. Does that make a difference to you?
Mm.
Yeah, it's like just burn all your cards in the final round, isn't it?
Pretty much.
If you've got one of these.
Yeah, or a temple.
So the most majority of each colour.
Yeah. Or if there's a tie, then you both get the 2 points.
Hmm.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Doesn't really matter which colour. Someone's going to get the majority.
Hmm. This is whether or not you want to deny somebody 2 points or just share, get 2 for yourself. God knows who's won it, I haven't got a clue. You do.
Oh, I'll get I get 5 stone, I suppose.
5 stone.
Suppose it gives me the majority then.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be mean and get 5 reds, which means that Steve will get a majority.
Well, you only need 4 to get.
Yeah, I'm at 6. Steve's got 4.
You get 2 points. Just it's up to you. What, Mumsy? What are you doing?
Can I build another temple?
If you got the card and the resources, yeah.
Right. Take all that then. And doesn't really matter which one, does it?
You're gonna have to build it there. Anyway,
Doesn't matter. I don't think. I'll use that one.
what does it do?
At the end of the game, gain 4 victory points per region you occupy with at least 4 buildings. Have I got 4 buildings? No, I've done it again, haven't I? I'll get rid of that one then. Okay, so it'll have to be the field or the swamp. Yeah, I'll do the field.
And then you activate the other 2 below it.
Yeah,
don't know if you
that's
can.
at the end of the
Yeah.
game.
Oh,
Was that one do?
Can you do that?
What?
Build a third temple.
Oh, you haven't got. You haven't got. No, you can't because you haven't got buildings in all the things.
Oh, you've got to do it all the way up.
Yeah.
Oh, darn, okay.
So for every level of temple, you've got to have a complete
Oh,
row.
okay.
Yeah,
So that one's redundant then, isn't it?
yeah. Little stuff back there.
Yeah. Okay.
No, just burn your cards in if you've got a production.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. I haven't got a production. Oh, see, yep, I have. Get rid of a lot. So this one's redundant.
Yeah.
No, that was the one you had
Yeah.
done already. Oh, that's fine, that one.
That one is.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
How many cards you got then?
3, 4, 5.
Right, so you want 5 resources.
Mm-hmm.
You want to look, see what everyone else has got, and maybe get a
That doesn't
majority.
make
Isn't
any
it?
difference, does it?
Oh, that's up to you.
How many yellow you got?
I haven't got any
3.
yellow.
Hey?
3.
So how many resources can I have? 5.
Hmm.
So if I have 4 resources, that means you'll probably end up getting.
What do you want?
I'll have yellow. I think that's the one.
Yeah, there's,
You've got
there's
most
2
red,
points in it,
haven't you?
and you're banned, right?
And stone. You've got loads of stone.
What did you
yeah.
want? Just 4 yellow?
And
Well, you can't. And what?
She's got it 5 cards.
yeah, 5. So that's 4 there.
Mm-hmm.
I might as well make it another yellow
Right.
because I don't think I could beat anybody else.
Well, you might be, if you draw level, if it's a tie, you get 2 points anyway.
Right. There you go.
Right. So you get your victory points 1 during the game. So you just flip over your tiles and that.
You've got loads, haven't you?
Me.
Tons of them.
Nine.
You get your points awarded by your temples, right? So we go around.
I haven't got any temples, do I?
So I got 15, 18, 19, right? So temples, it says at the end of the game, gain 1 victory point per region you occupy with at least 1 building. So that's 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Right? So it's 19.
You want to write all this down?
That's all right. 27. And then for each type of resource that you have a majority in,
Okay.
none. All right? That's that. That's 27. Julie?
She doesn't have a temple.
I don't have any temples.
She's got the majority of stone.
Right, so you get 2 points for your stone. So what have you got? How many points you got?
Um, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26.
Go on,
How many did you get?
27. We got
Right, I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 temples, so it's 8 victory points.
well, it depends what it was to say.
Well, this one it says I get 4 victory points per temple you constructed.
Right,
Nice.
just 8.
8. And the other one is at the end of the game, gain 2 victory points per wood. So I've only got.
2.
So what was that altogether?
It's per wood that you've built on, isn't it? Or per wood that you've got.
It says per wood.
You've got.
Yeah. Keep the wood for majorities.
That's another 2.
Oh, you should have got all
You should have
wood.
taken all the wood then.
Yeah.
In that last turn.
Oh well. Hobo.
So that's 10, actually, isn't it?
Serves you right.
Plus that.
So 2 for that, yeah.
What you got?
I don't know. Not much. Not a lot at all. So that's 10, 15, 1, 20, 23.
You've got that wood.
Yeah, I
You
know.
had it.
Yeah, I did think.
20,
As
24.
usual. 24. Right.
Change it.
And the money, I think, who's got the most money?
So to give myself 4 victory points for those 2. I haven't got a temple. So I'm on 20. And then what's about the money?
Yeah, should
Majority.
I think you've probably got that, haven't you, Margaret?
How much money you got?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What you got?
8.
8.
Well, you get 2 points for your thing, your money. And what you got now?
That's 10. So what? It's going to 11 points.
Sorry.
I don't mind.
Should be bigger, shouldn't they?
26.
So I win by a point.
Oh, oh.
You got that wood.
26, didn't you?
If you hadn't have been
I know,
nasty,
I didn't
you were
realise.
trying to punish me.
I wasn't even thinking.
How did
Would
you
it
get?
though? Because you would have
How
got
would
an
I
extra
got
2
then?
points. And Margaret would have got an extra 2 points.
Was it, how much was it for wood?
And Margaret would have ended up with the
I would
same
have ended at
score.
10. I would have got 10.
What was your temple
12.
for the wood?
Yeah.
Two per wood. So I would have got
Yeah.
12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the difference.
Your,
Can't stop 'em.
your spikes was the difference. Let that be a
I
lesson.
forgot all about because it was covered anyway. I'm making excuses, but I wasn't even thinking about that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's stupid. Oh, well, never mind.
Ended that just at the right time, but it
I think there
was
was a
luck
few
as well. Wasn't it?
mistakes, wasn't there?
Oh yeah.
We just got to remember we've got buildings to place
Yeah.
cards.
I was always like,
No production ones forever.
I've got to do this, and then I was behind and thinking,
And I didn't get any, well, one or
Quite
two
well.
that I couldn't use.
Cool.
it's like a big mechanical cog, isn't it?
yeah.
Waiting. Yeah.
And that is good that it's like difficult to kind of work out what to do, but not as difficult to work out what to do, but it's like you spend so long building the engine, and building up your little thing, and I've chained together such a cool little thing here, but never got the chance to actually see it
Never
in
executed.
action, you know. So this is, I had it so that I would have earned 2 wood and earned 2 stone every time I activated this column. And then I could have sold 2 wood for 4 gold each, and I had one for selling stone as well. I was going to put down.
Were you close,
He
I could have
did
gone
finish
boom,
the
boom,
game
boom.
were
early.
you close to pulling the trigger on it or not? What, the game ended?
Yeah,
That was
but
gotcha.
well, I probably needed another couple of turns.
With the wood building out here, have you done anything? That's why I've got blocks in here.
Yeah, I ran over there because I'm always tempted to just start right in front of me where I am, and I just think, no, I'm going to mix it up a bit to start
And
like
all
that.
double barbarians were over that side, weren't they?
Mine
Things was
quite
on
good
this side.
'cause